We are live. Munguia versus Smith, Machado versus Mensah, HBO boxing. If you guys don't have HBO right now, I would highly recommend getting it. This is going to be probably one of the best fight nights of the year, if not the best fight night of the year. We got two main events, two championship bouts, the main event and the co-main event, that are both pay-per-view quality. So, I mean, that says something right there. That's worth the price of admission right there. But you don't even have to go the price of admission. You can just go on and take your free 30-day trial on HBO. So, what's going on, Stewie? He says, Dahmer. I have ran away from this nickname forever, but it will not escape me. So I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do about it. Even though I've ignored it forever, I refuse to address it, and you guys continue to bring it back. It is what it is. I guess it is what it is. Like I said, you probably started it, Stewie. I don't even remember. It's been so long. I don't remember who started it, but I wouldn't doubt it if it was you. Get my mic in place. I was actually scheduled and proper today. Never done that before. I wasn't sure if it would start right because I've never actually scheduled it. Yeah. What are you going to do, man? What are you going to do? I don't know how much I'm going to embrace it, but, I can't run away from it. Alberto El Explosivo Machado versus Rafael Mensah tonight. Between the four guys in the main event and co-main event tonight, they have one loss. That one loss was to Canelo Alvarez. Actually, so pretty good group of gentlemen. Liam Smith lost to Canelo Alvarez, and that was actually in a fight that his trainers told him not to take. If you know what's previewed, he had a horrible gash, a horrible cut and gash from training, and so I almost drew a blank. He had a horrible gash in training. He was unable to train for 5 weeks of his training camp. So, and I mean, if you're talking about a 12-week training camp, which is about average, I mean, they're really only about 10 to 12 weeks. That's pretty close to half a training camp. When does your fight camp start, Mike? We got to get a date set. We got to get a date set in MMA time. So we'll see. I don't know if he's truly on board or what. Do I have a link? Yeah, go to HBO. Go to HBO and take your 30-day trial, your 7-day trial, or whatever it is. Yeah. Whatever it is you want, put it out there. Use a different email every time a boxing event goes on. I'm sure that's probably what most of my viewers on here do. So, how to bring up the HBO. I was watching I was watching the preview. Do you have a link? App Store. Yeah, go to the App Store, man. There's a HBO now in the App Store. Also, if you have Amazon Prime, you can automatically get. That's what I did it through. Was Amazon Prime. I had 30-day trial, and then afterwards, if you want to keep it, you actually get a discount on HBO through Amazon Prime. Now, if I'm able to actually find my HBO, because I just did this today. that's another story. And that's where I'm going right now. There we go. Okay, maybe not. Yeah, it's... Till you figure it out, I guess maybe it's kind of a pain in the ass, but... I'll figure it out here. Yeah, if you guys don't know what Stewie's talking about, what am I drinking today? I've been up all day, man. Right now, I'm drinking a Rockstar. So, I know it's only 7, but we were up early. Kids had a parade going through town. So, I might have a beer or two throughout the night. But, yeah. HBO, Amazon Prime. Yeah, they kind of make this a little bit of a pain in the ass. Prime Video. Okay, there we go. It's in my channels in Prime Video, so sorry about that. And we'll go live for the fighting here, and we got the boxing. They're talking about, so Liam Smith also had a skin infection, so he's had some skin infection issues. He had a skin infection before his fight with Salam Ali. So, Harold Letterman still commentating here. Man, he was commentating when I was a kid. That guy's been around for days. I mean, absolute days, though. Machado and Mensah. You got about, I think, 3 other cards on the pre-fight. I'm not sure they're televising them all. These were the ones that they were really talking about. But I don't know if you guys, I mean, Machado's a beast. Machado's an absolute stud. But I don't know if you guys had heard much about Jaime Munguia. Oh, and they're going to jump right into this. Yeah, Alberto Machado, at least let's tell the tape. Alberto Machado, 27 years old, 5'10", 130 pounds. Today he weighs 145. He gained 15 pounds over 5'10", 130 pounds. That does not seem healthy. Rafael Mensah, 25, just 5'6". He was 130 pounds at the weigh-in. Today he's 138 pounds. So Machado, 7 pounds heavier, a whole weight class heavier than his opponent tonight. And we see that in MMA, and it's no different in boxing. They do the same kind of thing. Yeah, these are live, man. It is live on HBO out of... I can't remember where they're at tonight. I want to say New York. And there's old Don King coming down to the cage with his fighter. God, I cannot believe that, guys. I mean, yeah. Did you see Machado? I agree, Fabiano. I agree. Machado, KO, easy work. Because this guy's just not on his level. These are different levels of boxing. Great record. Rafael Mensah, great record. I should have known that when I seen he was coming from Africa. I mean, I swear, Don King, he's like a shiesty old... I hate to say it this way, but he's like a shiesty, crooked slave owner or something. I mean, seriously, this guy is like one of the most crooked people in the history of sports. I can't stand the guy. I mean, he put Mike Tyson basically in prison. Later admitted it, but Mike Tyson was about to kill him. Basically put him in prison, gave him a shitty lawyer to make sure he could steal his money while he was in prison. And now this guy's face is on primetime TV and on HBO again, and it's disgusting to look at him. But I don't know if you guys seen. Check it out on YouTube. This was just a few weeks ago, I think. Oh, damn, his 11-year-old daughter. Oh, crap. Yeah, that's horrible. Oh, my God. How horrible. Father was an amateur boxer, passed away in 2015. First fight with trainer Stacy McKinley. Man, what's got to be going through his mind? I cannot imagine. I don't think I could fight. If I lost one of my children, honestly, I don't know if I could do anything. I can't even comprehend it. You know, I don't know. My heart goes out to him. That's some deep dark shit right there. There's a Machado. He comes out of a boxing family. This guy's brother died in 2007. Machado. There's a lot of fighters seem to come out of the darkness. And this guy, you know, talking about carrying his brother's name. I mean, we've talked. This is for him. It's something special. I mean, I'm sure it's got to be an inspiration like nothing else, but not, you know, certainly not an inspiration that anybody envies. And there's Freddie Roach in his corner. As I said earlier, I believe last fight he defeated Jezreel Corrales, 8th round KO. And Machado, of course, like I said, he's got Freddie Roach in his corner. I believe the greatest trainer of all time. Definitely one of the, you know, if not the greatest trainer of our time, he's definitely one of them. And Machado, the guy that he beat to get this belt, Jezreel had won it and then defended it 4 times. And that's the great thing about HBO. You know, we get Michael Buffer. In case of accidental foul, scorecards at the end of round 4 cannot be saved by bell in any round. You know, sometimes I feel like on the UFC, I like to watch like 12, 13 fights because, I don't know, I guess it's just different than boxing. And it's a different crowd and it's a different feel. They don't put together as deep a cards in boxing. So I'm kind of happy, actually, when they put together a card and it's like, they go on HBO and it's like the co-main, the main event, and that's it. Because, unfortunately, they put a lot of garbage fights on a lot of these cards. Get ready to train you for the Fat Time MMA fight. If you guys can get him to agree with that, yeah, I don't have Freddie Roach money. And you guys don't either. So... No fooling there. But I know MMA full-time ain't got Freddie Roach money either, though. Rafael Mensah, there he is. 30 wins, 22 knockouts. I mean, good guy. I'm sure he's had a good career. When I was talking about on different levels, though. And, I mean, I believe this. You know, he fought and gone, and there's not as much competition. You look at his record. Until just the last few fights... A lot of the guys really have absolutely horrible records and way more losses than wins. Guys are like 1-16, 2-14. And here's Alberto Machado, 19 wins, 16 knockouts. You know, a little more than half of the fights, but quality wins. And he had a great amateur career. He was brought along slowly, but not too slowly. Not, you know, he wasn't fed cans all the time. I got Edmund Tarvedian money. I hear you, man. Fat Time was roasting you on a live chat today. I'm sure he was. Hey, what's going on, Seven? How's it going, man? We are live. We got a great fight, Alberto Machado and Rafael Mensah. I said for the WBA featherweight strap. There's a lot of belts in boxing, and a lot of it becomes very confusing. But the ones that really matter are the WBA, the WBC, the IBF, and the WBO. Those are the 4 world championships. And then basically anybody with, I guess, $50 and that can print a belt can make some kind of championship. You got NABO, NABF, you know, whatever. Mensah in the white, Machado in the black. Machado coming out the southpaw, both southpaws. Jim Lampley, Max Kellerman, Harold Letterman, and Roy Jones Jr. commentating at Cade's side. Mensah pumping that jab early, but Machado landing a 1-2. And nice right hook to the body. And that's something you're going to see more in an experienced guy. I mean, a truly experienced guy that's fought real talent is, I believe, you're going to see Machado take over in the clinch. Because that's when you really get into the craft. Nice right hand and a left hook there from Machado. And he throws a right hook. Mensah ducks underneath it and holds. I'd like to see Machado punch out of those clinches a little bit, and I think we will. Nice double jab there from Machado. Nice head movement. Freddie Roach said he really concentrated most of this camp with Machado on the footwork. So I don't know if that's just he decided for these 3 months that's what his fighter needed to work on, or that was specifically geared towards Mensah because he thought he could exploit something. Nice double jab there from Machado on the 1-2. Right hand to the body from Mensah. But yeah, Freddie Roach is a genius. He's going to see things that nobody sees. Double jab. Misses from Machado. He lands the left hand at the end of it, though. Oh, nice. Nice 1-2 there from Machado. Lands right on the chin. And he's already... He misses a few shots here, and Mensah misses a double jab. Machado already getting busy. Oh, landing right on the chin. He's already finding a place for that straight left hand. Lands that 1-2 and a right hook there. Mensah looked at the referee. I'm not sure he's looking. Oh, there's that 1-2 again. Solid right on the chin. Mensah's got to figure that out. He's going to talk to his corner. Oh. Nice jab and a right hook there. Headshots already 14-5 for Machado. And then we're just talking about Mensah's last name. Machado coming in, throwing some hooks there. Most of that missing. Just a few seconds left in the ground. That's a good filling out round for Machado. He was able to... Oh, huge right hook, and he's down! That was beautiful. I mean, right on the bell. That was like right on the bell. And yeah, and Mensah could barely walk to his corner. That was amazing. He's been finding a spot for that straight the whole time, and he lands a hook right on there. Stacy McKinley, first fight as Mensah's head trainer, has worked with Mike Tyson, Tony Tucker, and Alexander Povitkin. What's up, El Chapo? What's going on, man? Julio says he said bad things about your family. Nah, I don't know about that, man. Damn, yeah, there was some nice guys. So here's the replay here. Left hook off the head, right hook, right on the chin. And he's been tagging Mensah right on that beard. And that was just right on the button. Lucky for him, it was at the end of the round. He got that minute rest. We'll see if there's any residual effects from it coming into the second round. 10-8 on Letterman's scorecard. That's the great thing about boxing. Is like they know their rules. Oh, and I don't know about this referee here. I don't like referees that break up the clinches a lot. Let them fight out of it, but they're not supposed to hold behind the head, so that was a technical rule. Mensah rips a right uppercut that misses there. Machado lands a 1-2. I think Machado's landed more of those left hands than he's missed. He lands another straight left there. And that double jab is just so fast. There it is, that straight left coming right out of there. Oh, and the nice right hook, the combinations. I said, I don't think they have things like this in Ghana. I'm not trying to be downing to anyone, but, I mean, it's a different civilization. They haven't been around boxing as long. I don't think they have this kind of technology. I don't think they have an Alberto Machado to train with in Ghana. And I think that's an issue for Mensah. Did Fat Time sign the contract? No, he has not yet. Nice right hook there for Mensah. Oh, and the double jab again for Machado. He's got that unique like shotgun jab, I call it. And he lands that straight left behind it. It's not a twisting jab. Another nice 1-2 lands from Machado. It's not a twisting jab. Another straight left. He is just... And a right hook to the body. Yeah, he is landing that straight left almost at will. When he lands a jab there and a left hook. Minute left in the second round. Oh, Mensah lands a 1-2 there. And pops Machado hits head back with a jab. He's getting a little bit there. But Machado with a 1-2 there. Landing more jabs. Oh, finally Mensah is able to get under the straight left that time. But and this might have been a little bit of a recovery round already for Mensah. Power punches total landed. Oh, big left hooks and right hooks. 15 for Machado, 8 for Mensah. 16. They're different kinds of power punches, though. Nice right hook to the body. Comes right up with a right hook to the head. And a beautiful 1-2 and a right hook. You can't teach talent. I mean, you've heard that, but the kind of talent and the timing that Machado has, it's like you can teach timing to a point. You can practice timing because obviously it's something repetitive, but either you have the reflexes or you don't. If you can't get to the place in time, then it doesn't matter. What is up, Harvey Weinstein? Did you want to fight Fat Time for 10K? I will fight Fat Time for 10K. Yes, I will, sir. 10K and I get to burn his hat. 7-time WAA Trainer of the Year. 2012 International Boxing Hall of Fame inductee, Freddie Roach. Yeah, this guy is a genius in the same way that we think about Neil deGrasse Tyson as an astronomer, or Elon Musk. And he's just a genius of the art of boxing. Where and when is the fight happening, or are you both full of shit? I'm definitely not full of shit. I'll fight him right now if he shows up in my backyard. I got the alarm on, and we'll start filming. I'm training. I'm actually training with my daughter. Oh, nice 1-2 lands there for Machado. Because she's a wrestler. Well, she's going to do some bag stuff. I'm going to be training, obviously, with some... You know, she'll be holding bags and mitts and motivation and stuff. Obviously, I'll be training with some people big enough to strike. But, yeah, it'd be a fun bonding moment. See your dad's, you know, our old man get into shape. Young David's not real excited on the whole idea, but Mensah's starting to get those jabs in there. He's trying to get that jab established. Machado cuts him off, lands another jab, and that sneaky left uppercut, and that straight left gets through again. Barely missed that right hook. That looked a lot like, and he lands the big left hook there. That right hook looked a lot like what floored Mensah at the end of the first round. Good head movement from Mensah. Ducks. Oh, he got caught with the right hook there, though. Ducks underneath the 1-2, but Machado gets it. That's the thing. He doesn't stop when he misses. He throws the combinations through. A nice right hand there. That was like a Roy Jones Jr. A lot of these classic boxers, Evander Holyfield was very good at it. Mike Tyson in his prime. They didn't care if they missed. Nice straight right there. Oh, and nice jab from Mensah. Pops Machado's head back. He's got one of those snap your head back kind of jabs. almost like a straight right from the southpaw. Machado's got him in the corner now. Good job of Mensah fighting his way out. Lands a nice right hook on the way out. They're going to hold for a minute. Machado pushes him off. As we seen, I don't know if you guys seen it, the weigh-in, if you weren't there later, they weighed them today. They weighed in 135 yesterday. Machado actually weighs 7 pounds more today. And he's thrown quite a bit more punches than Mensah, 168 to 102. Not even quite through 3 rounds here. Nice jab there from Mensah. But yeah, Machado, like, he throws a punch and he doesn't care that it doesn't land. He's not worried about the fact, oh shit, I missed the jab. I missed a hook. I missed an uppercut, whatever. You know, am I exposing myself and did I open something? Am I exposing myself and did I open something? First defense, then offense. That's how it comes off a miss, and it's got to be just like that. It's... You don't have time to think about it at that level. Dude, fake time, fat time can't even must have $10, dude, is mad broke. Yeah, fat time -70, he needs to head to McDonald's with a paper cup first. Oh, God. What's up, Jason? Mike, what is your record when you competed? And what have you competed in? When I was an amateur boxer, I had 4 fights officially. I was 3-1. I was pretty much done when I got the shit knocked out of me by a dude that was very, very powerful. And then judo, I don't know what my overall record was for judo because depending on where you were competing, they didn't have very good record keeping. I could tell you, I think I won around 10 full tournaments and usually had about 4 wins to win a tournament. Once you lost, they were double elimination, but when you lost, unless it was a really big tournament, generally you couldn't get first place. I never won a tournament that I lost in. That was over 4 years. And this is way back in 97 here, guys. Nice straight left there from Mensah. Way back in 97, 156 pounders, the junior nationals, and it was actually an international competition. It should have been considered a world championship because Japan was there, which is top in judo, and Russia is basically second, and they were there. Canada, Canada, Russia, and Japan, those are your top countries basically for judo, and they were all there. And I came in 8th. It was considered 8th in the nation, but I felt like it was 8th in the world. Nice right hook there from Mensah. He is starting to warm up. Nice right uppercut there from Machado. Big right hook from Machado. Uppercut lands from Mensah. Machado comes back with a combination. Oh, now these guys are heating up. That 1-2 lands again for Mensah. Or on Mensah from Machado. Excuse me. And Mensah with better head movement, though. Ducks under that combination, pops off a triple jab. Couple of those landed. Double jab from Machado is blocked, and then he's able to land that left hook to the body at the end, though. And that's what I'm talking about, following your shot. Following your shot. I think it's similar to a basketball player who misses a shot and they're waiting for the rebound. See, the jab was blocked from Machado. He comes down, lands the right hook to the body, comes up, lands the left hook to the head. Nice jab there from Machado on Mensah with a jab. Oh, and they exchange hooks. But Mensah lands one and Machado lands three. Mensah lands a right hook, Machado left hook upstairs, right hook to the body, comes back up with a hook to the head there. 45 seconds left in the fourth round. Nice jab and right hook to the body for Machado. Mensah lands that straight right again, but Mensah gets nothing without having to pay for it. There are no free rides for Mensah. Beautiful job. Beautiful body work from Machado. Mensah comes back with a nice right hook to the body, but you can see body shots landed this round. They're just showing 11 to 2 in favor of Machado. He's really working that body. That's going to pay dividends in a 12-round fight. Nice 1-2 from Machado again. Oh, and he's blistering. Mensah hooks and uppercuts landing. Big left hand. That hurt Mensah. Oh, big straight rights and left. The referee is looking close here. Oh, and Mensah on wobbly legs. I think the referee had to catch him from falling over. It looked like he was about to fall flat on his face. The referee helps him to his corner. Yeah, he was really hurt. And Max Kellerman just said, I don't think he makes it out of the next round. Christoph Leninger. I remember the name, but I can't place a face. Sounds familiar, but no, I can't write off. What's your time on the fight so I can sync up? There are 17 seconds left in. When I just said that, there was 17 seconds left before the next round starts. I'll tell you right when the round starts. Bell should go off any second here. That's the bell. 2:55 left in the fifth round. So there's your sync up. Thank you. Power punches so far. 60 landed for Machado, just 21 for Mensah. Oh, nice right hook to the body, right hook upstairs, and the left uppercut there from Machado. No surprise here. Letterman scorecards got every round for Machado, with the first round being a 10-8. Nice left hook there from Machado. That's the beautiful 1-2 again. He's starting to land that straight left again. Mensah had figured out a way to duck underneath that and get around it. He's going back to old bad habits, though. Nice right uppercut and right hook there from Machado. Oh, that 1-2 lands again from Machado and the right hook. I'm going to say there's a pretty good shot Mensah doesn't make it through this round either. Nice hook to the body. Comes up with the left hook to the head. Right hook right on the jaw. Referee looking in here. Right hook to the body. Mensah lands one almost defensive shot to the body there. But he's pretty much just a warm body at this point. Brutal combination of the body. 4 hooks there from Machado, and then he goes upstairs. Just a craft. Oh, wow. He lands a straight jab, and then that left hook behind it right on the chin. The 1-2 again. This is a masterpiece. And unfortunately for Mensah, it has to be on his face. Nice right hook, and that's the thing. He's timing Mensah. He knows when Mensah ducks under that 1-2, and that's what I'm talking about, following your shot. He ducks under that 1-2. Machado knows Mensah's going to do it, and he wants to see where he was going to come up. So he's waiting when he ducks under that 1-2 with that hook. He's pivoting to where he thinks Mensah's going to be. Oh, beautiful right hook, left uppercut, and a straight left again. And I just don't think Mensah's trained on that level. He's not able to mask it. Nice 1-2. You don't see a lot of feints from him. You don't see a lot from Machado tonight either, as you have in the past. I don't think he's really needed it. Oh, beautiful 1-2 and a right hook there from Machado. This is Mensah's offense just anemic at this point. Another nice 1-2 lands from Machado. Mensah lands a right hook to the body, misses the left hook there. Power punches landed in this round, 23-3 in favor of Machado. Going on 20 seconds now left in the fifth round. Nice left hook there from Machado. 1-2 lands from Machado. Big right hook from Machado. And the straight left lands again. Mensah's just getting punished now. And they're another nice 1-2 and a big right hook. And Mensah wants to touch gloves. It looked like Machado didn't really care to touch gloves. Then he decides, I'll go ahead and touch gloves. Judo guy from UFC 3. Okay. Yeah, that's been a while back, man. I remember Carl Parisian. I actually trained a little bit with Caro. Well, he came through our gym years back, because he's around the same age as me. And he came through our gym for a couple weeks, whooped our asses, and got out of town. He was a really good judoka and had too many back problems in the UFC, but got his ass whooped by Ken Shamrock. A lot of people did back then. They didn't have answers for what he was doing. Kane has been training at the WWE Institute. I wouldn't be surprised if we see him in appearance in WWE. I seen that. Fights with friends. What round are they in? 6th round right now. 250 left. Starting Machado just landed a jab right there on a 1-2. Next up will be the main event. Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith. Jaime Munguia, like I said, he's taken the boxing world by storm. He's probably the next superstar, and I don't want to jinx him if he loses tonight. Nice double jab there from Machado. But it's been a long time since I've seen somebody come on the scene that quick. The guy's 21 years old, and all the major media outlets are talking about him. I mean, just type in his name and type in LA Times, type in Forbes, type in Huffington Post, and those guys usually don't talk about boxing. Nice right hook there from Machado. And hopefully he lives up to the hype tonight. And you notice Machado, I don't know that he can throw a single jab. Mensah does there, and now he does after I say that, but he almost always throws that double jab. And he doesn't throw it in the same place. It's feelers. It's like, where's the opening? Where's the opening? I'm poking through your defense. Where's the opening? Because I'm going to bring something behind it, and I'm going to bring something behind that. And then I'm going to watch what you block or where you go, and I'm going to be waiting for you. Nice right hook there for Mensah. Mensah gets his shots in here and there. I mean, you can tell he's not a rookie. He's just not... He's not world championship level on this kind of stage. Doesn't mean he can't get there. Oh, nice 1-2 there from Machado. And Mensah lands a right hook to the body. And Tony Weeks, man, seems like he's been refereeing forever. I'm sure he has. To me, it seems like he looks the same as he always has. Oh, there's Mensah. Mensah trying to be more aggressive. 1-2 block by Machado. He lands the right hook to the body. 30 seconds left in the 6th round. Headshots total landed 98-42 in favor of Machado. 100-42 now. While they were putting the stats up there. A 1-2 lands from Machado there. And they're in the clinch. Nice right hook from Mensah. But this is... And a left hook. Oh, and Machado digs to the body with a left right hook. And a nice double jab. And that's kind of where I expected Machado to have the difference. Nice straight left towards the end of the round from Machado. I expected Machado to kind of have the difference maker in the clinch. But it's been from the outside. It's been the timing on the outside. Mensah was the one whose daughter passed away. That had to affect the training for the fight. Yeah, that's tough, man. That's, like I said, that's so horrible. I can't imagine what he's feeling right now. He probably just wants to get out of there and be with his family, honestly. Probably the reason for his performance. Yeah, Fabian69 says, no, that motivated him more, I'm sure. She died last month. I think maybe it's, and that's one warning, full toilet full-time toilet cleaner junior, that's one warning. He automatically gets a warning when he walks in the room. So I know he's up to trouble. Tony Weeks looks like something out of a 90s sitcom. He's always looked that way. I feel like I flashed back into the 90s. I was just about to say, it's funny. It's a championship match. He knows he can find happiness in becoming a world champ, so I'm sure he worked as hard as he could. Just different levels. Mensah never fought out of Africa. He never experienced a fighter like Machado. Yeah, and you're exactly right. I don't know that this fight would be a lot different. Nice left hook there from Mensah, but because this is kind of what I expected. I mean, you can look at Mensah's record and say, that's impressive. 30-some wins, 0 losses, almost all knockouts. But, to put it honestly, he was fighting bums. He was fighting cans. Because that's all there was to fight. And they exchanged jabs there in the middle of the ring. Mensah, at least not getting battered and looking like a victim at this point. 2 minutes left in the 7th round. It's going to be a great experience for him, seeing Max Kellerman saying the fight should be stopped. And that's the mercy. There's definitely more mercy in boxing than there is in the UFC. And there's good reason for it. There's good reason a lot of times that they don't stop fights as early, of course, in MMA, because there's a lot more ways to end a fight. In boxing, a lot of times it's like you can watch and you get to like the 6th, 7th round and you're just like, man, this guy's just, there's nothing this guy's going to do. I mean, there's maybe a 2% chance that this guy pulls something out of his ass. And it's not worth the brain damage. Nice right hook to the body from Mensah after I say that, though. Machado snaps his head back with a double jab. Oh, and the 1-2 right on the chin from Machado. And nice right hook from Machado. And Mensah comes back with a right hook there and a straight left. Oh, Machado barely missed that ripping right uppercut. Lands the straight left and another double jab. I think Mensah's gotten his boxing lesson for the night. And Mensah ties him up there. Ducks underneath the left hand. Doesn't give Machado a chance to come back with the hook that time. Nice left uppercut there from Machado. Right hook and a straight left from Machado. And they're talking about the abnormal swelling on Mensah's right eye. Thrown this round. Machado's thrown almost twice as many punches. As Mensah's got a really bad swollen right eye. And in a fight that he really honestly doesn't have much of a chance in, another big right hook there from Machado. And the straight left lands. And Mensah blocks that, lands a 1-2 on his own. I mean, and Mensah wants to touch gloves at the end of every round. And he puts the glove up, and at the end of every round, Machado reluctantly touches gloves with him. I like this guy. He's got heart. He's not there yet, but he's got heart. But Puerto Rican and Cuban fighters are always more developed since boxing is such a major part of their culture. Stop talking. I just want to see the fight. Then why are you here, Rodolfo Vasquez? Plus, there's a bunch of Hall of Fame fighters from Puerto Rico that help young fighters develop. Well, and there's not a professional league there. That's one of the biggest things in boxing, especially in Cuba. I'm not as familiar with Puerto Rico, but I know for years in Cuba and Russia, they didn't have professional leagues. Your professionals were your Olympians because it was such an honor to win the Olympics. So all our amateurs were fighting guys. I mean, they've been amateur boxers sometimes for 12, 16 years. And they were in the Olympics. And they were just, and they had no chance against them. They'd been training that kind of style. Exchange jabs in the middle of the ring there. No surprise there. Like I said, Harold Letterman every round from Machado. Mensah lands a nice sneaky right hook there, though. 2:25 left in the 8th round here. Like I said, Mensah, there's a learning lesson from here from Mensah. I just don't want to see him take too much damage, especially after he just lost his daughter. Nice double jab there from Machado. Oh, a nice straight right. 2 straight rights to the body there from Mensah. And a 1-2 from Mensah. And if Mensah pulls out some kind of surprise on Machado, I think it would be from a body shot. Oh, and a couple nice straight rights from Mensah. Machado lands a couple left hooks. Mensah throws a combination. Machado with the right hook back. Oh, and the right hook on the straight left lands from Machado. But Mensah definitely getting busier here. Oh, nice right hook to the body and clubs the right hook upstairs. Mensah kind of falls off balance. Ends at the left hook there. Oh, another left hook and good head movement from Mensah. Nice left hook from Machado. Right uppercut lands from Mensah. And Mensah's already looking like a different fighter than he did at the beginning of this fight. Nice shots to the body there from Mensah. And he may have the better cardio. When you're talking about 12 rounds, and you're talking about particularly that part of the world. Oh, beautiful hooks to the body and head. Machado's just got that. I love that when he throws the right hook to the body and then right hook back up to the head. And he really hurt him with the right hook up on the temple there. Yeah, that's Freddie Roach right there. That's that teaching coming into play, and he's just really landing hooks to the body and the head now. Mensah lands a jab to the body, but he just doesn't have enough tools. Nice straight left from there from Machado. Punches landed this round, not as active, a little closer, 13-8 in favor of Machado. They exchange body shots there. Mensah definitely getting more comfortable. 1-2 there for Machado. The right hand lands again. Oh, and he doubles up on that right hook again. I love how he'll go to the head and then the body, and then the next time he'll go to the body and then the head. Mensah's face is swelling up quick. Yeah, Mensah got heart typical. Typical African, much respect. Yeah, that's just a different mentality. We can't really relate to, here in the States, we're so spoiled and fortunate. I would say it's hard for us to relate to what people go through in other countries. And some horrible things. There's a reason people want to come here from all over the world. And, I mean, we have great fighters come from all over the world right now. Especially like we've talked about, Dagestan is obviously a hotbed. And Ukraine, a lot of places around Russia for wrestling and boxing. How much is the pay-per-view for Dahmer full-time? Definitely. If we can get the pay-per-view, I was thinking $7.99. Logan Paul and KSI want $7.99. Who wants to see those jokes fight? Those guys don't even talk about fighting. Why are they fighting? Why don't they have a joke off? I mean, it's a freaking Disney star. Nice 1-2 there from Machado. Oh, nice right hook off the exchange there from Machado. And a double jab there from Mensah. Nice right hook from Machado, and then good head movement to get underneath the hook of Mensah. I think he might have taken part of that last round off to come back strong in this 9th round. Oh, and he does. He lands a big straight left again, and he's throwing combinations of hooks. And Mensah catches him with a nice left hook coming in there, but Machado really picking up the pace, and they just talked about it. Max Kellerman just mentioned him picking up the pace too. Like I said, I think he did kind of take a round off. Minute 40 left in the 9th round. Lands another 1-2 here there. And I'm not sure how good a work this is from Machado. Nice right hook to the body. Nice left hook. Except for big right hand right on the button from Mensah. And wow, right hook to the body, right hook upstairs, left hook upstairs from Machado. I mean, he is hitting Mensah with everything. This guy definitely has heart. And he's digging hard to the body. And Mensah lands a hook of his own there. But Machado just left hook, right hook. Straight up to the head there. 1-2 and comes out with the right hook again there. He's liked that combination tonight. From the southpaw, he'll throw the 1-2 and he lands it. He'll throw the right hook off of it. Mensah gets a straight left in there, but his shots are far and few between. Oh, nice little shoe shine there from Mensah. That's kind of more of an amateur move for scoring on the body there, but it scores. Nice 1-2 there from Machado. He throws that triple jab and then the straight left behind it. Oh, and Mensah times him, gets a right uppercut, but Machado lands a right uppercut of his own and a left hook. And remember what I said, Mensah gets nothing for free. Nice right hook and straight left lands from Machado. Again, everything Mensah does in this, he has to pay for. This is a boxing lesson. Couple nice 1-2s on the left hook, and Machado's just wearing him out, beating on Mensah, but nice right hook to the body and a right hook to the head from Machado as the round ends. Here I'm text log a link for the fight. I am Google HBO, go to your app store or something. You can get a 30-day free trial. Just put it in an email. And they have, you know, they really only have maybe 5 or 6 fights nights on HBO a year that are worth watching. So I'm sure some of our viewers probably just put in 5 or 6 emails a year. Francis Nagano is opening up a gym in his hometown. Oh, that's cool. Because they have millions of following, maybe. Now you're making sense, El Chapo 1. How old is Machado? I want to say he's 29. I don't remember. I don't have my notes. I don't remember seeing on the score. He might be younger than that. I don't think he's very old. Nice double jab there from Machado. 27. Thank you, Fabian69. I knew someone would Google that quickly. Double jab there again from Machado. And there's Captain Obvious Letterman scorecard there every round for Machado. Although he gave him a 10-8 round also in the 5th round as well as the 1st. And another nice 1-2 there from Machado. Again and again, this 1-2 just lands. And right hook on the top of the temple there. Mensah lands a right hook as Machado's coming in, but it's more like Machado's landing so many punches, he just throws his fist out there. Maybe he'll hit something. Nice straight left again from Machado. And coming on 2 minutes left in this 10th round. We're getting close to the championship rounds. I wouldn't be surprised. I know Tony Weeks has been around for a long time, though. And I know he was not a favor of the 15-round championship fights back in the day. He was one of the people that actually pushed for the legislation to change championship fights from 15 rounds to 12. Don King, one of the only good things he did, it wasn't out of respect for the fighters. I'm sure it was his greedy paycheck book. But that's why I wouldn't be surprised to see Tony Weeks stop this at the end of the 10th round, because that's an average fight, non-championship fight. Nice left hook from Machado to the head and then to the body. Mensah comes back with a right hook. But just, oh, big left hook rocks Mensah there. And Mensah comes back with those right hooks. He's fighting back. A minute left in the 10th round. But he's doing what you would expect a sparring partner to do, though. Nice straight left from Machado. Nice jab there. And like they were saying, oh, nice. Double right hook there lands for Mensah. Like they were saying, this is Mensah's first fight in the United States. And even though his daughter just died of malaria, which is horrible to be going through. Oh, and he lands a nice right hook and a jab there. Does Mensah. they kind of stated the obvious. He probably needed the payday. And he's got a family to support, and this is an HBO card. And unfortunately, sometimes no matter what's going on, sometimes as reality is, we end up going to work no matter what's going on because we have to pay the bills. Yes, this is the co-main 7. Main is going to be Jaime Munguia versus Liam Smith. And that should be a really good fight. He has a very patient style for being young. Yeah, he does. He's not rushing it. He didn't get wild when he had Mensah hurt a couple times. Doesn't waste a lot of shots. And you can tell he's really listening to what Freddie Roach says in the corner. Because I've watched a lot of fighters, and their cornermen will be talking, and it's like they're not even in the same room. It's not the issue with that. Well, what's going on, comedic genius? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Well, making sense. What are you talking about? I'm not sure. Not sure what you're talking about there, El Chapo. He's getting paid $35K. Good for him. Yeah, man. That's like pretty much the average wage. What, for what your average American? Probably about 35, 40K for an entire year. A nice double jab there from Machado, and I'm happy for him. He's providing for his family. I just wish he didn't have to go through what he's going through with the loss of his daughter. Nice jab and a left hook to the body there. And that's something, that's something else with moving from Ghana. Maybe that was one of those things that he's a good thing he's getting out of there, because that's, oh, beautiful. Straight left lands for Machado. Another straight left. And Mensah comes back with the straight left, though. Didn't even look like it rocked him. He looks almost like a different fighter than the guy who got floored from a single right hook in the first round. And now Machado's just landing every jab. He's just pop-shotting him. Lands the 1-2 there. Coming on a minute and a half left in the 11th round here. Oh, and beautiful combination there from Machado. He's going to the head and body. It looks like he's wanting to end it. It looks like Machado, he's getting a little impatient. He said, this guy's sticking around a little too long. Nice right hook to the body there from Mensah. And Mensah touches gloves. Mensah's like, man, I'm fine. He has not acted like he is frustrated or upset anything this entire fight. I think he's just happy to be making $35,000. And nice jabs from Mensah. And being somewhere where he doesn't have to worry about his family members getting malaria and not having, the proper health care to take care of it. Beautiful jabs there. Nice right hook from Mensah. He landed that counter. Another nice right hook from Mensah. And it's probably just a cardio thing. Oh, big right hook there from Machado, though. He fell. Oh, and another one lands. Mensah fell for it again there a couple times. He followed. Oh, and they exchange hooks. Solid right on the chin, both of them. Mensah fell for that a couple more times there. Machado throws that 1-2, and then he'll throw the hook behind it, and he's going to come up. Okay, the ref, Tony Weeks broke him, but you can watch when he dips. He'll throw that 1-2. He dips to his left. He comes up with the left hook. Mensah threw a series of left hooks there, all missed, and a nice jab there from Machado. Yeah, 15 rounds, man. You want to see a brutal fight, 7, and this was definitely the fight that got people talking about making main events 12 rounds. I think it was just slightly after that. Look to the Thrill in Manila, Joe Frazier and Muhammad Ali. They literally both almost died in the ring. I mean, just absolute war. Both guys talked about almost quitting several times. And all their fights. Those guys fought 3 times. Joe Frazier's might single-handedly, and nothing against Frazier, but you know, his battles with Muhammad Ali might have been what singly gave Muhammad Ali Parkinson's disease. If he had not fought any other fight, oh wow, last round punches landed 25-2 in favor of Machado. That's not a boxing match. That's a mugging. And I think I called both shots for Mensah. Nice jab there for Mensah. I mean, he's coming out. He's doing what he can. Machado landing another jab there. Oh, and that 1-2. Machado definitely wants to finish this. I mean, he's gotten 16 knockouts and his 19 wins. He wants to make it 17 out of 20. Nice left hook there from Mensah upstairs, though, and a left hook to the body. And Machado comes back with the 1-2. A jab lands there for Machado. And these CompuBox numbers, I mean, they're not perfect. It's not computer calculated. Nice right hook to the chest there for Machado. And sometimes it's hard to tell what technically landed and what didn't. Nice right hook there to the body from Mensah, though. I think he probably landed more than 2 punches that last round, but not much. Nice right hook to the body there for Mensah, and he comes up with a left hook up top. Nice jabs and uppercuts there for Mensah. Oh, and they exchange hooks there. And, I mean, this is, you know, there's a reason that all the marathon runners in the world come, you know, from that part of the world, from Africa. He's from Ghana, and there's a lot of them from Ethiopia and different places. That body type, these guys have just got, they're, you know, gifted with ridiculous endurance, and they run the hills as kids. Nice right hook there from Mensah. And it wouldn't surprise me if he out-cardios a lot of people. Nice left hook there from Machado. But 38 seconds left in the 12th round, if you're following along. They exchange jabs in the middle of the ring. And Mensah with a nice combination there. 1-2 and a hook. And a nice right hook there for Mensah. He may be winning his first round of the fight here. They exchange jabs. Mensah's probably wishing it was a 15-round fight. And Roy Jones just said Mensah's got some type of heart. That's an understatement. That's jabs and right hooks there for Mensah. But, oh, and beautiful hooks there from Machado. Maybe almost too much heart. But he looks like he doesn't care. I mean, he's got the same look. He's going to walk over to his opponent. He's like, man, good fight. He just has a look on his face like, man, I've been through things a lot harder than this. This is nothing. Yeah, you're right, Fabian. Now, Fabian mentions what I was talking about. Machado wants that knockout because of his high KO percentage. Do you see Mensah winning any rounds? P.S. I don't think so, Mario. You could have maybe gave him the last one. One of the referees might give him the last one. I don't see these referees give him the last one. Yeah, I think it's a sweep too. Yeah. Rounds. Yeah, I don't trust the CompuBox stats. No. I bet you he could still take Honor though. Hey, that would be a good way for him to get some money. Letterman's scorecard 120-106. Every single round 10-9 except for the first round, which is a knockdown, of course, 10-8. And then a very dominant fifth round that he gave Machado a 10-8. Now, boxing, here's where boxing judges get it right that MMA judges don't. And boxing judges very rarely get it right. But the rules are pretty clear that when a fighter gets a knockdown, It's basically a 10-8 round. Otherwise, it's a 10-9 round unless something is very dominating. Like somebody, you know, just had an extremely dominating round, and a guy just had a chin, wouldn't go down, gets tagged a bunch of times. And there has been times when somebody will get knocked down, but it was a flash knockdown in a round where the other fighter dominated the round. The fighter that got the knockdown might then get a 10-9 instead of a 10-8. And I say winner by unanimous decision, Alberto Machado. $234 punches landed for Machado to 90 for Mensah. Just a 20% landing ratio for Mensah, 30% for Machado, and 199 headshots to 75 landed for Machado. I think Mensah is going to look back. I hope he looks back at this fight as a learning experience. And I hope he grows from it. Total power punches, 170 landed. And this is the difference from Machado to just 59 for Mensah. 43 to 21% landing ratio. And that's pretty accurate on your power punches of 43% landing percentage in boxing. Machado need a good 12-rounder now. We can't always depend on your power. So it's for the best that it went 12. Yeah, he gets the work. He gets the work in. Send the steam. What's up, Walter Brooks? He fought a mature fighter. Yes, he definitely did fight a mature fighter. And here is Liam warming up there in the back. Out of Liverpool, you got Liam Smith warming up in the back. And, man, has he been disrespected this week by the odds makers. And, I mean, if you told me I got a bet on somebody, it's like, you know, yeah, I'm betting on Jaime tonight. But Liam Smith is a world-class fighter. And the fact that you'd have to put down $1,130 on Jaime Munguia to get $100 back. And those are whack odds. Liam Smith is not that bad of a fighter. Who do you think's gonna win? Hey, bro, what's up? This one, I'm gonna say Jaime Munguia, but I think Liam Smith gives him a lot more than people think. I like Liam in this one. You should have bet, Mario. You get $700 to every $100 you laid down on Liam. Those odds were way out there. And I think that's just every once in a while you'll see Vegas, they catch that hype train. Like I've talked about with Francis Ngannou and Stipe Miocic. They got the bettors excited, which moved the lines. And then Vegas gets overly excited. Every once in a while, they're usually pretty smart, but every once in a while they'll catch that hype train. And they did that on Francis Ngannou, and I think they did that tonight on Jaime. But I think it's good for them in the long run because they like the excitement. But yeah, they really missed the train, of course, on Stipe and Francis, and I think they missed it on this one. Even though Jaime may win, I definitely wouldn't have it more than a 3-1 favorite. Liam Smith is an absolute beast. British Commonwealth champion. Jaime TKO in the 5th. I'm going to say that Liam Smith lasts to the 10th round. And I think he lasts to the 10th round. Jaime finishes him then. That's what I'm going to call. Did you hear DC got popped, says Comedic Genius. Yeah, I don't take a whole lot of what you say. No disrespect, Comedic Genius. I don't take a whole lot of what you say serious. High cholesterol, yeah. Yeah, that's insane, those odds. Yeah, man. I mean, if I'd had a casino next to me, I'd throw down $100 on Liam Smith. And that's the thing. And they're just talking about, like I was talking about in my promo, Max Kellerman says, could you imagine an all-Mexican showdown between Munguia and Canelo Alvarez? That's the word, is what people want to hear, is if Jaime Munguia has an impressive performance tonight, that he would get the winner of Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. That Munguia kid is a big dude. He can easily fight at super middleweight. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he weighed in at tonight. We seen Machado weighing in at 15 pounds heavier than what he weighed in on the scales. He weighed in at 130 on fight night. He was 145. And then, of course, we seen his opponent was 138. So 7-pound fight difference. That's an entire weight class in boxing. Champ, pound for pound, YouTube king. Well, thank you, El Chapo. Dahmer, make the promo for Fat Time MMA. I'm working on it, man. Mario says, no. You will be out $100. What's up, Federico? Most likely, man. Jaime Munguia, just 21 years old, 6 feet tall, weighed in at 153.8 pounds, and here's where they come to tonight. He's 176 pounds. They both weighed in 153.8. Liam Smith, 172 pounds. 176. So he put on 23 pounds since he was weighed in. Liam Smith put on almost 20 pounds. These guys are light heavyweights. So that's the thing. They talk about fighters fighting at the weight that they're supposed to fight at. In boxing, 175 is light heavyweight. These guys are fighting for the junior middleweight championship. That's, you go junior middleweight, middleweight, super middleweight, light heavyweight. That's they're 3 weight classes up from what they weighed in at. But at least they're both there. At least they both gained the weight and they're fairly close. Dahmer, tell us boxing fans to hit the PayPal. Hit the PayPal. Hit the super chat. Thank you, Stewie. If you like what I do and appreciate what I do, if you hit me up at paypal.me/fightswithfriends, I would greatly appreciate it. It does really help with, things that I do here. My time, for one. my time taken off of work that's driving my wife nuts. Some of it's been for some this year, but equipment and study and different things like that. But I enjoy being with you guys, but it definitely helps. It'd be nice if one day I didn't have to work 60 hours a week on top of this. First title fight since KO lost to Canelo Alvarez for Liam Smith. So paypal.me/fightswithfriends is my PayPal. Get a new wife, bro. Yes, HBO. Sorry about that, Fensma. I think poor Mensah was ruined tonight. His corner should have protected him. He could fight another day. I agree with you on Fabian 69. I will always side, on the side of caution for a fighter, though. 'Cause most of the time I just feel like, yeah, you're going to live to fight another day. And, your record is not that important. That 0 on your record is not, it's not your life, man. Life is about failures and successes and coming back from setbacks. And, sometimes getting that first loss will ruin a fighter, though. I mean, is that what ruined Ronda Rousey? I mean, obviously she came in with a horrible style against Holly Holmes. I mean, but she was never the same after that. She seemed to have almost PTSD in the cage against Amanda Nunes. She did next to nothing. I have HBO. What the fuck am I doing on here then? Thanks, y'all. You're hanging out with us, man. I thought you were my friend. I helps with promotion for Fat Time Live on pay-per-view. Happy wife, happy life. Exactly. Minus 70 in the back, says Stewie. Thanks, y'all. You're welcome, Alphaz. What do you think of Mexican boxers, says Federico. I think they're tough as hell, man. I love watching that kind of fighting. Jaime Munguia, last fight, May 12th, he defeated Saddam Ali by a TKO in the 4th round. Saddam Ali was 26-0 coming into that fight, and he had just retired Miguel Cotto. That's how good Jaime Munguia is at 21 years old. I believe the hype. I buy into the hype. Like I said, Liam Smith is a really good fighter, but I'm buying the hype. I think Jaime Munguia is the real deal, and I think he's going to be the next Mexican superstar. And I hope I didn't jinx him. No 3 knockdown rule tonight. Only the referee can stop the fight in case of accidental foul. Scorecards at the end of round 4 cannot be saved by the bell in any round. There's unified rules of boxing. And that's the thing that I like. They stick by those rules. In MMA, they haven't learned that. That's the one thing the judges, they're not scoring 10-8 rounds when using the new unified rules of MMA. I don't know if they've not been properly trained, but you almost never see a 10-8 round. And I score a lot of 10-8 rounds. When a fighter, dominates or almost ends the fight and has a dominating round on top of it, it's supposed to automatically be a 10-8 round. Amanda Nunez put the hands on her. Hell yeah, she did. Stay Fat Time will have to beg outside McDonald's to get even first. Chapo. My guy's size was a huge factor against Saddam, though. Saddam was a hack. Someone that knows nothing about MMA could come up with a better scoring system than what the UFC has. Yeah, they just completely copied it from boxing, Jason. And then they didn't even copy over the most important part, which is differentiating rounds. Every time someone runs a round, it's a 10-9. No, when someone barely squeaks out a round, it's not the same as when someone almost murders somebody. Liam Smith, 26-1-1 with 14 knockouts. Coming out of Liverpool. And these English fans, they travel well. When I watched Roy Jones Jr. versus Quentin Woods in the Rose Garden, there was a lot of English guys. And I'll tell you what, we drank late into the night, Friday night. They were some friendly folk. We had a really good time. They drank me under the table, and God, we drank. We shut the bar down, and then we went out in the lobby and drank till 5 o'clock in the morning. Those guys are animals. Jaime Munguia, 29-0, 25 knockouts. That was with a couple of my friends from childhood. One that has a YouTube channel now. But that, I believe, I want to say 2008, that Roy Jones Jr. fought Quentin Woods. So that's been 10 years. But yeah, a lot of people traveled from England, and they travel well. Of course, this is what the crowd's here to see. You got a lot of cheers for Munguia here because you got a lot of intense Mexican fans. You got a lot of intense English fans. Like I said, people, I'm sure, traveled here for Liam Smith. So I expect this crowd to really be into it. Someone that seems to be stuck on that minus 70 all the time. Doesn't matter if you made a mill in the banquet. I always say minus 70. Oh, what am I drinking? I'm wussing out tonight. I'm having a rock star tonight, Frederica. I'm in training. If you guys didn't see, we kind of had a little bit of a, I want the upset, says Mario. We might see the upset. A lot of times I want the upset, but I also want to see a new superstar, man. I want to see Jaime Munguia. I'm going to go against you. I want to see Jaime Munguia live up to his potential and solidify his shot against the winner of Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin, because boxing needs another superstar right now for the 154-pound title. They're in Las Vegas, Nevada. I forgot that earlier. We were talking about where they were at. And Munguia just said he's trying to get Smith out of here faster than Canelo did. He needs to not be that cocky. Nice straight right there from Smith. Left hook lands for a right hook, excuse me, from Munguia, and Smith lands a couple jabs there. Goes for the right hook. Munguia underneath it. Left hook to the body from Smith. Maybe it's just me. It seems like these English fighters go to the body more than a lot of fighters. Oh, nice right hook and a straight shot up top. Nice combination from Smith. And another jab. And like I said, a lot of people were sleeping on Smith. The odds makers were sleeping on Liam Smith. Munguia better not sleep on Liam Smith, or he's going to be sleeping in the middle of the ring. Oh, nice straight right and a left hook behind it from Munguia. And Smith throwing that nice jab out there. He's got a very slick boxing style, does Smith. And he'll also has got great dirty boxing on the inside. He says he wants to get Smith out of there quicker than Canelo did. Well, that was his only loss. Smith's only loss in his entire career. And like I'd said earlier, he missed 5 weeks of his training camp due to a bad cut. Nice right hook and a double left hook there from Smith. Oh, and a beautiful 1-2 and a left hook through the middle for Smith. Munguia lands a left hook to the body, but Smith lands another combination, getting the better of Munguia in this first round. Nice combination head and body there for Munguia, and he goes to the body. Smith back up to the head, and these guys are warring. Nice 1-2 from Smith. Beefy. I've never seen that nickname out there, but that sounds like something should be on Daniel Cormier's shorts. Not a 154-pounder, but nice 1-2 there for Munguia. 30 seconds left in the first round. Nice combinations for Munguia, and Smith smiles and lands a jab of his own. Nice straight right over the top from Smith, and it looked like the referee said something to Smith. Smith kind of nodded to him. I think he might have caught Munguia with an elbow. Nice right hook and a straight left there from Smith. Munguia lands that solid left hook there. And there, Smith wants to be there. Dirty boxing, and nice job for Munguia punching out of that. Getting the better of that exchange. Hooks to the body and then up to the head. It's one thing to have like a natural God-given talent at 21 years old, like a Mike Tyson had the power at 20 years old. It's another thing to have the kind of boxing IQ that Jaime Munguia shows at just 21 years of age. It's insane. Joe Gallagher, of course, Ring's 2015 Trainer of the Year in Liam Smith's corner. Show the fight, says Oscar Navarro. Man, I've never heard that. I've never thought of that before. I'm not quite sure how to do that. Nobody's mentioned that before. Go to HBO. Get yourself a free 30-day trial. Free. Everybody's got free except for Full-Time MMA. Can't afford it because it just says, no, you have negative $70. You can't watch the fight. 10-9 Munguia, says Oscar. I would say 10-9 Smith. Close round, though. Munguia is hitting hard. You're right. Munguia kicking ass. Watch. I like you to share. Well, thank you, Richard Hernandez. I like doing this, man. I like hanging out with you guys. Nice left hook from Smith coming out here. And Harold Letterman also gave Smith that first round. Like I said, very close, though. And they exchanged in the middle of the ring there. Nice straight right and a left hook to the body from Smith. And he moves out. And a nice left hook. He wants to get inside for Munguia. And Munguia is going to... See, he does better in that mid-range. Munguia's got the reach advantage. He is a killer in that mid-range. Not too far out, not too far in. A nice jab and digs to the body. And he has brutal body shots, does Munguia. But a nice right-left hook there for Smith. Oh, and a digging left hook for Munguia. And that's where he wants to be. Just a little bit on the outside. Brutal combo there from Smith. Lands like a 4-punch combo. Caps it off with an uppercut. The referee tells Munguia to keep him up. Nice jabs there from Munguia. He's danced around in boxing. And that 1-2, and he lands that left hook off of that. And we'll see how much Munguia studies Smith's tendencies as this fight goes on. Oh, beautiful straight right there from Munguia, and a beautiful left hook to the body. Nice right hook from Smith. Oh, and a beautiful right hook, left uppercut and a jab. And like I said, Munguia, if he wants the big money fight, and this is no given that he wins this, but if he wants the big money fight, he's got to win impressively. Right hook to the body, big left hook up top from Munguia, almost like he heard me, and he lands a leaping left hook. And Smith holds on. Minute left in the second round. Oh, nice 1-2, and Smith comes back with a right hand right on the butt and lands a double jab and a big right hook. You can bet people that took that 7-1 bet on Smith are jumping up and down right now, screaming at their TV. Go, go, Smith. Nice double left hook to the body from Munguia. And Smith comes back with a combination. Munguia, 1-2. Beautiful exchange of jabs here. Power punches landed this round, just 13-12 in favor of Munguia. Nice right uppercut from Smith. He just tied it up there at 13 apiece. But I would give this round to Munguia. I think he did land the harder punches. And I don't care what the CompuBox score says. I think he landed more. Nice left hook to the body. Nice left hook up top. You never know what these judges are thinking. A big right hook from Munguia. Smith's got a hell of a chin to be smiling on that. He didn't even look rocked, but that was a really hard right hook. You're welcome, Jason. Good job, radio guy. Keep it up. Well, thank you, Oscar Navarro. I never seen Smith fight. I've just seen what I could find on YouTube and online and stuff. This is the first time I've seen him on TV. Well, thanks for the info, Frederico. We were all inquiring minds were wondering. He's allowing Munguia to get into rhythm. Can he stop him though? Upsets is 5 and 6 now. It could be, man, and that's what I was saying. Is you cannot sleep on Liam Smith. When I seen those odds, I was like, man, that's the kind of odds that happen when, you know, hype lets people sweep them away. And Letterman's card has it exactly like I do, tied up at 19-19. Nice right hand and a left hook there from Munguia. Oh, and a nice left hook to the body. And Smith smiles and comes back with a couple hooks of his own. It looked like that body shot had hurt him, but he just comes back aggressive, and he's muscling Munguia. Pushed him and then lands the left hook up top. Oh, nice left uppercut from Munguia. And they exchange jabs. Munguia can learn a lot in this fight. Nice left hook from Munguia. Smith is so well versed at that inside fighting. He lands that sneaky right uppercut inside. Nice jab and a right hook there from Munguia. And the right hand from Smith. And look how he gets out of that. Ducks out of the clinch and lands the left hook. And lands it again, does Smith. And that is really high-level IQ. And there he ducks almost like a Lomachenko. Does Smith out of the clinch and comes out with the hook. A lot of fighters, they're taught, they think they're going to get the clinch and the referee's going to break them. And then you have those fighters that'll punch out of it. Nice right hook to the body from Munguia. Solid jab for Smith. You could hear that land. But Munguia does seem to be picking up on Smith's tendencies. I think you're right there, Mario. Nice straight right lands there for Smith. Jab to the body for Munguia. And I think that power punching might end up being the difference for Munguia. But Smith's probably going to be in this until the end. 1-2 and a left hook from Munguia. Smith ducks underneath all of it. Good head movement. Not something European fighters are typically known for, is great head movement. There's been a few. Ricky Hatton comes to mind. Nice right hand over the top from Smith. A nice jab there. Oh, big left hook there from Munguia. That was solid. And a left hook from Smith and a 1-2 lands. Headshots total landed 47 to 31 in favor of Smith, but Munguia lands a straight right and a big left hook there. Smith's landed the more punches. I think Munguia's done the more... Oh, big right uppercut. That's going to make this round very hard to score. Big right uppercut for Munguia. Almost took Smith off his feet. Whoa, and they throw some wild shots and both miss at the bell. There's Munguia's grandmother in the front row. And, you know, Munguia, I imagine he needs this advice in the corner more than he ever has. Roberto Algazar, it's his first fight as Machado's trainer. And that's kind of strange timing. I'm not sure what the story is on that, but this is a big fight to be coming into with a new trainer. If you donate $20 to Fat Time's account, we got a -90. Oh, my God. If nobody knows who they're talking about, Fat Time. Oh, and there's the elbow that was warned about earlier from Liam Smith. He lands a right elbow and a left hook combo. I mean, he puts the dirty in dirty boxing for sure. If you haven't heard that term, that's something James Toney was very good at. And we hear that term in MMA a lot because it's just that inside clinch boxing that Randy Couture was very good at. Oh, nice right hook to the body there from Munguia, and right hook over the top from Smith as the referee's trying to break him. Left hook upstairs and then to the body from Munguia. I'd give Munguia that last round. Letterman does the same, 29-28 Munguia. I had Smith winning that last round until Munguia lands that uppercut. And Smith just landed another left hook on the break, and the referee looked at him and he's like, hey, come on, man, you've got to stop doing that. Nice right hook there from Smith. Jab and a left hook. Smith's no dummy. Oh, big left hook from Munguia. Oh, and a big left uppercut. This might be the beginning of the end. Who was that called the 5th round? You might be right. If he keeps finding a home for these left hooks and uppercuts. Oh, nice 1-2 from Munguia. He's really starting to tee off in this round. Nice movement there from Munguia, but or excuse me, from Smith. And Smith looks like he lands another one of those right elbows. He didn't get caught. Lands a couple more jabs. He wants to frustrate Munguia. Well, I said he's no dummy. He knows he's in there with a 21-year-old. Oh, right hook and a left hook on the break for Munguia, and he does not get the same warning that Smith does, but Smith has done it several times. Nice right hook to the body for Munguia. $1.15 left in the 4th round. And Smith's just going to tie him up and push him into the ropes this time. And I think Smith is possibly already getting tired. Something's wearing down on him, or he got hurt. He's continuing to hold. Munguia's starting to land power shots. He lands that 1-2 there. And I think I see a cut. I'm not sure if I see a cut or it's reflection on Smith's eye. Oh, nice combination there from Smith. And 1-2, he's still alive. 40 seconds left. And a nice right hook to the body from Smith. This is definitely Munguia's round, though. He's landed the power shots. 1-2 lands there for Smith, though, and another jab. Smith could definitely steal this in the last 30 seconds. Total body shots landed 13-3 in favor of Munguia. A nice right hook to the body and a left hook upstairs from Munguia. And Smith comes back with a nice combination of his own. Oh, and they hold, and then Smith throws that uppercut on the break again. And a right hook. It's almost like he's timing it. And Munguia throws a 1-2. Smith's definitely trying to get Munguia to get emotional. And Munguia just goes after the body there at the end of the round. Punishes him with 4 deep hooks down low. Munguia will break him down. Mexicans have great stamina and just keep pressure on nonstop. I think you're right, Fabian69. I think that's eventually what's going to happen. Smith not a pressure fighter, though, so Munguia will eventually break him down. If Smith goes all 12, then he's tough. I don't think he goes all 12. Of course, I didn't think Mensah was going to go 12 in the last one. That's the beauty of fighting. You never know. But who was it that called the 5th round? I think you got a shot. I called the 10th round. I said Munguia would knock out Smith in the 10th round. I have to stick with that. Smith still smiling. Still smiling, good fella. What's up, good fella? Missed the null. What's going on, Travis McRae? Trev. Here we go. 250 left in the 5th round. And Letterman gives that round to Munguia as well. 39-37. And that's what I have on my scorecard. And they exchange jabs in the middle of the ring here. Nice left hook to the body from Munguia and a left hook upstairs. Oh, and the right uppercuts. Beautiful dirty boxing from Munguia there. Lands the uppercuts and the hooks. Oh, beautiful left hook to the body. Comes up with the left hook and the uppercut. Oh, Munguia's punishing him now. He's just ready to go to war. And he's saying, come on. If you could read his lips, I think he said, come on, bitch. And slapped his groin and just batters Smith with the hooks to the body and the head. Munguia is so aggressive right now. Smith almost just, if he just throws his glove out there, it'll probably hit something. I don't think Munguia cares right now. He really wants to finish this. Big left hook to the body and a right hook upstairs. And if Smith's game plan was to get Munguia upset and get him emotional, he's accomplished that. I'm not sure if he's ready to deal with the raging bull that he's awakened here. Nice jab there from Munguia. Nice Smith with a couple jab. Munguia's got to take a little break here. Minute 30. He expended a lot of energy. He was trying to end the fight there. Misses a right uppercut. And Smith will most likely be a willing dance partner. I think he's more tired than Munguia is right now. And boxing's a battle of flurries. A guy will flurry, and then the other guy will flurry, and you take 10, 15-second breaks. Some guys almost take a round off sometimes in a 12-round fight. Nice combo there from Smith and a jab from Munguia. Definitely Munguia's round here, though. And another big left hook to the body from Munguia. Smith with the right hook up top, but... Oh, big left hook from Smith. That landed right on the button. And a right hand from Smith. That was his hardest punch of the fight. Left hook upstairs and a right hook to the body. And he lands another big right hook. Oh, big right hook from Munguia. Munguia's getting caught a little bit because he's coming in aggressive now. But he's looking to punish Smith. Big right hook to the body. Big left hook up top. And a 1-2 for Smith. And this has got to be what Smith wanted. He wanted to get Munguia emotional and reckless. And he's definitely got his attention. Nice right hook there lands for Smith. But Munguia, can Smith weather the storm that Munguia is bringing at him? And he gets through the 5th. And we will see a 6th round. Yo, Trevor McRae. Mensah willed himself to the final bell. I'm sure he's at the hospital now. Yeah, he's going to have a rough day tomorrow. But hats off to him. He earned that 35 Gs. Liam needs to work that jab more. I agree, Mario. I think Munguia will walk right into it. Punching himself out, says Trevor. White guy coming back. I think he's just taking a little rest. I don't think he punched himself out. I think he's got more cardio than that. He's ready for a 12-round bout. But, yeah, he definitely needed to take a little, a little break. We were talking about earlier, if you wondered what they were talking about, Fat Time MMA. It's full-time MMA. A guy that wears the coonskin hat, like Davy Crockett. We kind of had a beef going on. We're looking to see if we can get a heavyweight fight going together. I'm actually training. That's why I'm not drinking alcohol tonight. I'm hoping to get a fight set up with full-time MMA. We would have to finance it. So we'd have to see what the interest is out there and seeing me and him fight. Oh, nice right hook to the body. Smith looks to the referee like he thought it was a low blow, but the ref says, I didn't see anything. Nice 1-2 there from Munguia. Oh, and right hook to the body. Oh, Smith needs to get out of the corner right now. Big left hook to the body from Munguia. Oh, and Smith turns it around there, though. Left hook, and they exchange. Munguia. Oh, those body shots are really going to pay dividends later in the fight. He's punished into the body. Beautiful double left hook from Smith, though. And I'm sure there's casinos that are owners that are holding their breath on those 7-1 odds on Liam Smith until this is over. Nice straight right to the body there from Munguia. Oh, Smith coming back with a combination here to the body. Oh, nice left hook up top from Munguia. Munguia really starting to work those left uppercuts. Smith getting out of the way a lot of them, but that one lands, and then he goes to the body. He continues to mix it up with the body. That's a big difference in this fight right now. A big right hook right on the chin from Munguia and a left hook to the body. Nice left hook from Smith. I can't imagine that Munguia thought Smith was going to be this tough. A nice left hook and a jab. I'm sure, you know, after he took Saddam out in his last fight, you know, in the 4th round for the championship, beautiful right uppercut and a left hook there for Smith. I'm sure he thought that that was his toughest fight and that Smith would be easy compared to Saddam. Smith's a better fighter. This is the best fighter that Munguia has fought. And he just landed a nice combination of hooks there and a 1-2. Always landing those uppercuts now, though. Right uppercut, left uppercut. Oh, big left hook from Munguia, and Smith is down. He falls down. He was trying to hold himself up, and his legs just gave out. And I think he's going to take the whole 8 before he stands up. He's going to get as much rest as he can. He knew he got stunned there. 20 seconds left in the 6th round. We'll see if Munguia can put the ice on the cake here. Just a few seconds left. I think Smith's going to hold on and land a little dirty left hook in the clinch there. Oh, right uppercut and big double left hooks. Right hook, left hook, and they're winging at the bell. Munguia did everything he could to try to finish that at the end of the 6th round. I thought it was going to be easy, says Fabian69. Yeah, Munguia, I think, bought into his own hype a little bit, maybe coming into this. But like I said, I am so impressed with the fight IQ of Munguia at 21 years old. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. I think he has all the tools to be one of the greats. And I'm talking Julio Cesar Chavez, Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones Jr. I mean, greats. Those are the guys that I seen. Of course, Floyd Mayweather having that kind of fight IQ at such a young age. And we're in the 7th round here, and Munguia picks up where he left off. Lands a nice left hook there. Liam, left hook to the body. Munguia's going to go down to the body. Oh, he's digging with those uppercuts again and then digs down to the body. Another 10-9 round, 59-54 for Munguia on Letterman's scorecard. He had a 10-8 round, the last round for Munguia because of the knockdown. That's how I have it. Nice 1-2 there for Munguia. Nice left hook to the body. 2:20 left in the 7th round. Right uppercut from Smith. For what it's worth, I said Munguia would get the knockout in the 10th round. Left hook barely misses there for Smith, and they exchange jabs. 2 minutes left in this 7th round. Smith, he's gotten his legs back underneath him, at least for now. But you can shake the head shots off. The body shots stick with you, though. The body shots add up. It's almost like a video game. Oh, big right, straight right, and a left hook from Munguia. Upstairs. If you kill the body, the head will fall, is an old saying in boxing. Big left hook from Munguia and a right hook. But yeah, I said it's almost like a video game. You can watch that energy level meter. Guys can recover from the headshots. And those body shots, when the energy meter is empty, it's over. Big uppercut there from Munguia. Just like your cardio, you punch yourself out, very hard to recover. Nice left hook there from Smith. Munguia comes back with a combination. Smith comes back with another one too. Oh, big right hook to the body, followed by a left hook, left uppercut combination from Munguia. Smith is one tough son of a bitch, though. Another big left hook from Munguia, and they're worn inside. And Munguia starting to get the best of it from the inside and the outside. He's just teeing off with hooks. 37-5 for body shots landed. Wow, he's landing uppercuts. Good head movement there from Smith. He got out of the way of about 6 uppercuts there, I think. And the right hand lands there from Munguia at the end. But Munguia's getting a lot through. Smith's got to be more offensive than that if he's going to have a shot. He rips that right uppercut. Munguia, just brutal pressure. Smith lands a couple jabs in there, but Munguia digs to the body. And then he'll come back up to the head. Lands that right uppercut. And he's punching all the way to the bell. Big left hook. And I think Liam was counting on Munguia being a little more tired in that round. After the last round, him almost taking him out. And I think he thought he was going to get a little bit of a rest, and he was very, very wrong. Trevor says, right over the ear. Yeah, the fight will be over soon. He's in survival mode, trying to recover. But tough SOB, man. Tough SOB. Canelo Alvarez, Gennady Golovkin 2 on September 15th. My 40th birthday. I will be here with you guys. If you guys are listening in to Canelo Alvarez versus Triple G on that pay-per-view, I will be here calling it. What's up, Leslie? Leslie in the building. Thank you. How you doing? Leslie, like my one female fan. Nice left hook and a right hand there from Munguia. 69-63 Munguia. Letterman scorecard identical to mine. Very easy fight to score, though. Double jab and a right hand there from Munguia. I mean, maybe round 1 and 2, you could flip. Everything after that, pretty easy to score from Munguia. Nice jabs there from Munguia. And Smith is definitely game. He lands another straight right and a left hook there. Munguia misses the uppercut. Smith digs down with the left to the body and lands a straight right. 2:20 left in the 8th round. Nice left hook from Munguia. And you might see Munguia back off a little bit this round. He's expended a lot of energy in the last 2 rounds. Nice right hook for Smith. If Smith has anything left, this 8th round is maybe where he needs to use it. Because I have a feeling Munguia is going to take a little bit of a breather and then come back with a fury in that 9th round. Oh, nice little combination there from Smith, but Munguia comes up with a big right hook. But he'll throw his shots. He'll pick his shots even when he's resting. Yeah, you can see he's really not putting everything on his punches this round. He's going to recuperate a little bit halfway through this 8th round. And they hold in the middle of the ring, and instead of taking advantage, Smith is going to be a cooperative dance partner and take this round a little slower himself. Oh, nice right hand there from Munguia, though. And a jab from Smith. Oh, they exchange left hooks in the middle of the ring. And they might heat up here in the last minute 10 of this 8th round. Oh, nice left hook up top from Munguia. And Smith kind of slips him and shows up on the other side. Oh, a nice left hook there from Smith. Munguia's got a hell of a chin, though. Both these guys do, obviously, to take the shots that they have. Another big left hook there from Smith. And the right hook. Another left hook, left uppercut, and a few jabs there for Smith. 1-2 lands from Munguia. Double jab from Smith. Munguia digs to the body. Munguia might be content to give away this round, I was thinking, but he's going to come back hard at the end. Right hook, left hooks to the body. 25 seconds left in the 8th round. Smith pushes him back again. Oh, nice uppercuts inside there from Munguia. Oh, hooks, uppercuts, everything landed now from Munguia. He's trying to put him out again. And they go to the ground and fall. I think Smith kind of... Munguia put his arm around Smith's head, and I think Smith just fell to the ground to save himself. I'm going to take a break to let the dog out in between rounds here. Oh, whoa, and somebody's ears must have been burning. Look who just walked into the house. It is Full-Time MMA. And look at Stewie with the chicken emoji here. DDT, this is Full-Time MMA. This is the guy that wants to lose to me. What's up, Dean? My stalker is here, says Mario. And Munguia seems to have taken the last round off. Oh, beautiful combinations by Munguia there. Nice left hook there from Smith. 2.5 minutes left in the 9th. Nice right uppercut from Smith in the exchange. Oh, but now Munguia's landing those uppercuts. Left, right, double left uppercut. He just landed the liver shot. This might be the beginning of the end. Munguia definitely going for the kill. Right hooks, left hooks to the body. Oh, beautiful 1-2 from Munguia. Kill the body and go up to the head. Nice right hook up top. Oh, right hook to the body. Left hook upstairs. 2 minutes left in the 9th round. This is going to be the longest 2 minutes of Smith's life, possibly. Big left hook. If he can make it through this. Nice jab there from Smith, but he just took a lot of punishment. Another big left hook to the body. Left uppercuts, right hands from Munguia. Smith throws a couple shots back in retaliation, but he's just getting brutalized right now. Big right hooks and left hooks. This is what would happen to you, Full-Time MMA. Is this what you want? El Chapo says, boo. Why everybody talking about Munguia size? Look, Kurt. Yeah, they're close to the same size. The Roberto Duran combination. Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Roberto Duran, Dean. This guy, Munguia, is 21 years old. And he's got the boxing IQ of somebody a lot older. Nice 1-2 back from Smith, though, on the left hook up top. I cannot believe Smith has anything left. 1-2 and a left hook from the body. Munguia could not, in his wildest dreams, have thought that Smith was going to be this tough. Double uppercut to the body there from Munguia. And they just dig hooks and uppercuts to each other in the clinch. Exchange hooks, big left hook from Smith. And Smith likes to lean into you and throw that dirty boxing. Left hook up top and left hook to the body. Oh, nice right hook from Munguia. And like I said, oh, beautiful left hooks to the body and upstairs from Munguia. Oh, Munguia hurt him again with that big left hook. Oh, nice head movement from Smith. What is in Smith's head? This guy must get stopped at metal detectors, I'll tell you. Nice left hook and another left hook from Munguia. Big combination from Smith. 1-2 and an uppercut and another right uppercut from Smith. Double left hook from Smith. Upstairs, downstairs, hooks from Munguia. These guys are warring. This might be round of the year right here. At least, definitely minute of the year to this point. Smith pushes Munguia back. This guy's exchanged in the middle of the ring. Munguia's right eye seems to be swelling. What the hell is Smith's chin made of? Munguia's got to be wondering, what the hell do I have to do to this guy? He tall but body is small. El Chapo smile. And Liam Smiley Smith. Yep. Fat time if I donate $20, your account will go to -90. Stewie. Yeah, full-time is in there. You trading full-time? I didn't even drink tonight so we could get ready. So I could be ready for my fight. You just got to make 265, brother. And these guys got to put up the cash. They'll put up the cash for the fight. There's 70 people in here. If you guys are wondering what I'm happening at Full-Time MMA that's in here, he's got his own channel. We kind of had a double call out yesterday. We said these YouTubers that don't know anything about fighting, they're going to fight each other on pay-per-view. Well, we're going to fight each other if people are into it. Full-Time MMA. We're both around the same size, I believe. And the fans want to see it. They've said they wanted to see it. If they want to see it, I'm not backing down from anybody, and Full-Time isn't either. Beautiful 1-2 there from Smith. And, of course, after I knock Full-Time MMA out, I'm going to burn that dirty hat. Nice left hook to the body there from Smith. Oh, big left hook up top from Munguia and a right hand from Smith. Left hook from Smith. Oh, beautiful right uppercut from Smith, and they clinched 2:20 left in the 10th round. And like I said, for what it's worth, you guys heard me at the beginning, I called Munguia knockout in the 10th round. Nice left hook upstairs and left hook to the body for Smith. 1-2 for Smith and a right uppercut. Munguia might be getting tired. Left uppercut for Smith. Smith really seems to be coming on. I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but I want to see Smith. I want to see his piss and blood tested after this fight. I can't believe anybody has went through the beating that Munguia has put on him. And they exchanged left hooks, more big left hooks, right on the temple from Munguia. Right hook again there from Munguia, and Smith just comes back with the 1-2. Left hook, I really have to search back to think of the last time I seen somebody get battered like this for 10 rounds. Nice combination in the body for Munguia. And stand there and take it and give back himself. Nice straight right there from Munguia. Oh, right hand hooks to the body. Big combinations. Oh, Munguia. I said fighting in flurries. He's trying to end it again. Big left uppercut, and the referee's really looking in close right now. It would not be a bad stoppage. Big left hook to the body. Oh, nice 1-2 from Smith. But Smith has been game this entire time. He's been down. He's been hurt. But he's definitely never stopped punching. He lands a couple jabs there. A hook and a couple jabs. And that's where Smith wants to be. He wants to be on the inside, leaning up against Munguia. Total landed body shot 60-7 in favor of Munguia. And he rips that uppercut in the right hand again. Left hook to the body. Oh, barely misses that right hand. That, I believe that would have sent Smith home. And Smith ducked underneath that as well as the left hook. Munguia throws a wild right uppercut that misses. And Smith will throw a couple left hooks and a combination towards the bell. And Smith will see an 11th round. Lands a left hook at the end of the round. When I wake up, it will be -90. Be sleeping on El Straw bed tomorrow night. That ain't going to happen, Trevi says. Euro fighters have good chins and cardio. Yeah, man, this is... Both these guys. I mean, these guys are definitely earning their paycheck tonight. Francis Ngannou, take note. Take note of these guys earning their paycheck. And you know what? Dana White didn't have to offer them a win bonus. He didn't have to threaten to take half their money to make them fight. These guys get paid the same whether they fight at 100% or 10%. They're still going to take their purse home. They're fighting because they're absolute warriors. Can Munguia stop Smith? What's up, Guido Plan? I don't know, man. I thought he would have stopped him by now. I still have to think it's going to be really hard for Smith to make it through these last 2 rounds. 99 to 90. If we go to the scorecards by Letterman, I actually have it 99-89. I gave Munguia a 10-8 in the last round. I thought it was that dominant. Nice left hook there from Munguia. Even though he didn't get the knockdown, I thought he was dominant enough to score a 10-8. And a nice right hand and a double left hook to the body from Munguia. And a right hook to the body. Oh, big left hook there from Smith. He always does. Smith does just enough. Oh, another big right hand. He does just enough to lose every round. Nice left hook to the body there from Smith. And a right uppercut from Munguia. Oh, big left uppercut and left hook from Munguia. I would say Munguia does just enough to win every round. But he's doing everything he can. Smith lands a big right hook there. Smith's going to hold. Smith will hold to rest there for a second and then pop shot. And that pissed Munguia off. And he lands a nice jab and a right hook uppercut combo there. Oh, big left hook to the body. Triple, quadruple left hook to the body. And Smith smiled, but he's hurt. That's the ones you can't shake off. Munguia's he's digging for that liver shot. He's like, where's your liver, man? Do you have one? Do you have a liver? Liam Smith. Wow, they're exchanging hooks in the middle of the ring. I think Smith might have drank his liver away years ago. Lefts and rights, because Munguia's been searching for that liver, digging those left hooks to the body, and he cannot find it. Nice right hook, another left hook to the body. Munguia lands, Smith, lands the right hook back. Munguia continues to flurry. And they hold for a second here. 50 seconds left in this 11th round. Combination in the middle of the cage here. 40 seconds left in the 11th round. These guys can't help but be tired. Smith lands a jab there. And a nice right hand over the top for Smith. 30 seconds left in the 11th round. Left hook for Smith. Punches landed this round closer. 22-15 in favor of Munguia. Nice right hands and left hooks. Left hook from Smith there. I think the body work is going to be the difference, though, in this one. Nice left hook from Munguia. Uppercut lands for Smith. Nice left hook for Smith. And they exchange. Munguia just walking through everything to land his own. A nice uppercut there. When he goes up against Canelo Alvarez or Triple G, he's not going to walk through those shots the way he is against Smith. I got to let the dog in real quick. Well, I'll tell you what, Liam Smith, kind of like another Liam, has a particular set of skills. And that particular set of skills is to take an incredible beating and continue to come back. And they hug at the beginning of this second round, and I can't argue with that. What a war. Nice 1-2 at the beginning from Munguia. And both these guys are trying to knock each other's heads off, but they cannot. They cannot not give respect to each other. Nice left uppercut on the inside from Smith there. And a nice right hook from Smith. 2.5 minutes left in the 12th. I mean, would the boxing world not be turned upside down on its head if Smith were to pull off a 12th round knockout? Nice right hook and a left hook on the inside there from Munguia. I mean, Smith's chin has been tested beyond belief in this fight. If he can hit Munguia like Munguia's hit him, I mean, can he take it? Nice 1-2 there from Smith. I mean, Munguia did everything right tonight, and they exchanged hooks in the middle of the ring. Beautiful, sneaky left hook there from Smith and the right hook to the body. Nice 1-2 there from Smith. Minute 45 left in the 12th, and Munguia lands the 1-2. I expect Munguia to start the round a little slower, let Smith get a little comfortable, and then, oh, no, beautiful combo. They're just warring in the middle of the cage here, though, middle of the ring. Wrong sport. A lot of misses here from Munguia. Smith, good head movement, and he ties up and lands that right hook straight left. Watch Smith, and the referee jumped in there quickly so he couldn't do it again. Nice left hook from Smith. He'll clinch, and then when Munguia is waiting for the referee to break him up, he'll push Munguia away and punch him. That's dirty boxing at its finest. It's definitely in the gray area. But nice inside combos from Smith. They're exchanging in the middle of the ring here. Beautiful body shots there from Munguia. 50 seconds left. Uppercuts and hooks. Munguia, he's going to do everything he can these last 45 seconds to get that knockout. Oh, wow, and they both exchange uppercuts and hooks in the middle of the ring. Absolute war. Left hook, straight right. 30 seconds left in the 12th round. 22-15 for punches landed this round. Nice 1-2 there for Smith in favor of Munguia. Combination in the body, and we're winding down this 12th round. And they exchange left hooks. Munguia doing everything he can to try to stop this fight. And it seems, despite all the odds, Smith will see the final bell. Oh, they exchange hooks. Big right hook at the end for Smith. What a fight. What an incredible display of courage by both of these warriors. Man, this is why we watch fighting, guys. This is why these guys can lollygag and watch their basketball games, watch their whatever freaking darts on English TV and golf or whatever the hell they want. Liam Smith won. What's up, Greg Odom Blaze? Where you been, brother? Fabian69 says, R.I.P. Yeah, both these guys they're going to be spending some time in the hospital tonight, I would imagine. Harold Letterman has it 119-108. I actually had it 119-107. I gave Munguia 1-10-8 round in a round where he didn't get the knockout. I believe it was the 10th round. But it's all elementary at this point. Smith really upset about something. I don't know what he's yelling about in his corner, but he looks like he's real upset. Judges, Tim Cheatham, Eric Cheek, and Dave Moretti. Tim Cheatham, just 5 title fights. Eric Cheek, just 4 to his credit. Dave Moretti, of course, one of the most veteran judges in the world. He's judged 146 title fights. Good to at least see him in here. If these guys, if anybody can screw it up, though, it's boxing judges. I don't think they're going to screw this up because they usually go for the favorite. It's pretty close with Munguia moving forward, says Trevi. What's up, Guido Pion? Thank you for the compliment. I appreciate it. Adriana Flores had said I give it 12 rounds. You were right. I don't know if Munguia is ready for Triple G or Canelo. I think he's getting hit too much. Canelo a bum. He's just a cheater. I believe Triple G will dominate Canelo Alvarez. And I think that he's probably ready for Canelo, possibly, but he's not ready for Triple G. And they're reading the scores here. And no surprises tonight. Unanimous decision. The still undefeated Jaime Munguia. And what's next for this guy? Whether you want to see it or not, I have a hard time thinking that he won't be fighting the winner of Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. A great performance. That Smith rounds us, Trevor. He might have won that last one. Mario says he's still a good fighter. Final punch stats, 277 and 198 in favor of Munguia. Like I said, I think Smith did just enough to lose every round. The body shots was where the difference was, 71 to 8 for Munguia. Just a 206 to 190 favorite for Munguia, but that's only one part of the way you score. Aggression is part of the score. That's definitely a Munguia. And Munguia landed the much harder shot. Smith's just got an iron chin. Munguia's got this unanimous decision for him. Kieran Woodbridge. What's up, Kieran Woodbridge? You're absolutely right. Lost to Lara, almost lost to smaller, older Cotto. Lost to Mayweather. Beats up smaller guys. Oh, not a big Canelo Alvarez fan, huh? Fabian69. I don't think he was quite ready for Floyd. Floyd fought him at just the right time. But, yeah, I kind of agree with you. I don't give him much of a chance against Triple G. We all know that wasn't a draw. And they're going to interview Munguia, and they asked him how he did. He said they did very well. Canelo's shitting bricks now that he got to fight Triple G off his drugs. A judge would cheat, and his name shouldn't be there. Cheat him. He's probably cheated a few. How did I score? I scored it 119-108 for Munguia. I only gave Smith one round, and I gave Munguia 2 10-8s. Munguia moves to 30-0 with 25 knockouts. And he did everything he could to get the knockout tonight. Smith just wasn't cooperating. He floored him. He hit him with everything he possibly could. Canelo would KO Munguia. I don't know, man. I don't know. Man, Smith's going to be pissing blood. Yeah, he took a lot of body shots. And Munguia had to have caught that liver a lot. Kellerman's just saying, we know you know how to punch. Now we know you can go 12 fast, hard rounds. And I think this is a big growing moment for both of these guys. Remember, Munguia is just 21 years old. And we're trying to bring this guy along very, very quickly. And I really think we're looking at possibly one of the future greats of the next decade. He's going to move up to heavyweight, says Kieran. And Kellerman's asking the question, are you ready for anyone? Do you still have to develop? Where are you? And wait for the translation here. He says, I am a little green, but this served as a good experience. Very mature answer. Much respect to both these warriors. What an incredible show of heart by both these guys. And you have to interview Liam Smith. And here's Liam Smith and Max Kellerman. Smith is a good fighter. He thinks he answered a lot of questions tonight. And Liam says the same thing. I think this kid's just going to get better and better. Remember, very few fighters have developed the power that they're going to have by 21 years old. And there's a reason that power is the last thing that goes in a fighter. Speed and reflex is the first thing. Power is the last thing. A lot of times it's also one of the last things to develop. He could possibly move up at weight or possibly at this weight. But I believe Jaime will get even more punching power. Munguia, he's going to get stronger as he gets older and matures. Easier to cut weight when you're young. Oh, man, isn't that the truth, Trev? I say he should develop more, 5 and 6 9. I agree. I agree. I don't think he needs to jump in there with Canelo or Triple G yet, and I don't think he really wants to. I think he wants to be smart about this. He's got a pretty decent record for a 21-year-old, 30-0 with 25 knockouts. Absolutely. And as we've seen, record's not everything in boxing because you can fight cans, but this guy's fought some tough guys now. You know, his last few opponents have been tough. Liam Smith, tough as they come. My God. Trevor McTrevs, that was a sick fight. Roy Jones Jr. is talking about wondering if Jaime Munguia can continue to make 154, being that he gained 19 pounds overnight. And that happens in MMA. That happens in MMA, and probably most fights, guys gain 15, 20 pounds. But they almost never post in MMA what the fighter weighs the night of the fight, because Dana White and the UFC have such a stranglehold on the commissions. They're very quick to blame the commissions for, pick and choose what they blame the commissions for, and like, oh, it's out of our control. But they're very quick to take control where they can, and that's something you do not see them do. They usually will not post the weight of the fighter on the night of the fight because they don't want you to know how much weight they're losing. If Canelo grew up in Tijuana, he would have beaten Floyd and Triple G. That's funny. You might be right, Kieran. You might be right. Put him in there with Kel. Brooke, that. I'm not sure who you're talking about, Mario. I'm getting back into boxing, more well-versed. I'm not as familiar with as many fighters as I am in MMA. So coming up August 4th, big HBO fight. But of course, August 4th on this channel, we'll be watching the rematch, TJ Dillashaw and Corey Gambrandt. And that's going to be a war. We'll be waiting for September 15th, though, Canelo Alvarez and Triple G too, as the boxing fans will be. It'll be on pay-per-view, or you can listen to me here, and I'll have the pay-per-view. Kell Brook from the UK. This is 5 and 69. So another UK fighter. Kell Brook is from the UK. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to look him up. I'm not familiar with who he is. But, yeah, what a great night of fighting. I'm glad these guys... UFC tomorrow, yes. Tomorrow morning. Don't forget tomorrow. Shogun Rua and Anthony Smith. Boxing fans that are in here that don't usually watch MMA maybe, if you want to watch a good card tomorrow, there's so many good fighters out there right now. I got to sell you on it. I got to talk you into it. I am streaming tomorrow, definitely, Mario. Shogun Rua versus Anthony Smith. I take Shogun on that one. Glover Teixeira versus Corey Anderson. I think Corey Anderson's actually going to pull off an upset tomorrow against Glover Teixeira. I taken him to pull off the upset. I'm not sure why Glover is still ranked number 3. He's got 6 losses now. A few of them here currently. He's dropped 2 of his last 4. One of them, of course, was to Anthony Johnson, and one of them was to Alexander Gustafsson. So, I mean, two really tough guys to lose to. I mean, he's lost to the best out there. His last 4 losses come to John Jones, Phil Davis, Anthony Johnson, and Alexander Gustafsson. He's coming off a first-round knockout of Mensah Serkinov, and he had a fight of the night against Alexander Gustafsson. He went into the 5th round. Gustafsson took him out in the 5th. And, of course, fight fans, we all have it. We all have short memories. It only takes one fight for everybody to say you're back. I'm going to be pointing to the Mike Perry example for quite a while now. Mike Perry loses 2 fights in a row. Everybody says the blueprint's out on him. He's done. Everybody knows how to beat him. He gets a victory over a Paul Felder who had a broken left arm. And all of a sudden, everybody's right back on the Mike Perry bandwagon. Mike Perry's the greatest fighter around. He's going to destroy everyone. But yeah, I am streaming tomorrow. I'm probably going to start it at 9 a.m. or a little before 9 a.m. I'm not waking up for the 7:30 UFC Fight Pass early prelims. Even if I watch a little bit of them, I honestly don't even know any of these guys. Manny Bermudez is fighting, the brother of somebody I know. But I don't know any of these guys on the UFC prelims. So I won't be starting until 9 a.m. or if not just a few minutes for. I'll go ahead and start at 9 a.m. because I'm going to go ahead and schedule it. That way I force myself to wake up. We have to actually wake up. You guys over in Europe have to do this all the time. We're spoiled. Everything is in prime time for us all the time. But it's a great card tomorrow for an FS1 main card for sure. Stefan Struve versus Marcin Tybura. If you haven't seen Marcin Tybura fight yet, this guy is the real deal. He is coming off back-to-back losses, but it was to a 3rd-round knockout from Derek Lewis, and he went the distance with Fabricio Verdum. Before that, he had a 3-fight win streak over 2nd-round knockout of Victor Pasta, 3rd-round TKO of Luis Enrique, and a unanimous decision win over Andrei Arlovsky. Glover looked bad, horrible against Gustafsson. I think his age is catching up with him. I agree. He's gotten hit a lot, too. I mean, he hits hard, but he gets hit back. Perry is not that skilled, says McTrev. He usually loses to no-names. Well, he's only lost 2 fights. Overall in his career. He was undefeated. 3 fights ago, he was undefeated. Everybody's on the Mike Perry bandwagon. I'm going to start calling the short memory the Mike Perry effect. Because this is how fight fans are. Mike Perry, I believe, was 11-0. He's undefeated. Everybody's on the Mike Perry hype train. This guy is going all the way to the championship. He loses 2 straight fights to guys that have smart game plans. Everybody is off the Mike Perry hype train. They've written the blueprint on how to beat Mike Perry. Mike Perry should go to Bellator. A bunch of people were talking about Mike Perry should go to Bellator. And don't get me wrong, I'm not dissing on you guys. I mean, I'm guilty of the same kind of things. And maybe he does eventually end up in Bellator. I don't know. His last fight against Paul Felder doesn't tell me a lot because Paul Felder had a broken left arm. No, he hasn't really fought anyone. He hasn't really fought anyone. And, I mean, I didn't mean to take this time out. Mike Perry would make a hell of a champion. He can talk the game. That's a guy that when he talks, you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth, and it's the real deal. He's no Colby Covington, let's say that. Felder is a lightweight anyway. Yeah, Paul Felder was also fighting a weight class up. Good point, Trevi McTrev. So, yeah, like I said, he was fighting a weight class up. But tomorrow, man, great night of fights for an FS1 card. I hope you guys tune in at 9 a.m. Pacific. Those of you on the East Coast, you get to sleep until noon. And those of you over there in Europe and some of these other countries, you actually might get to watch a fight at a normal time, being this is in Germany in prime time. I believe if you're in Germany, you'll be watching it at 7 p.m., which us, you know, lucky, fortunate ducks over here on the West Coast usually watch it. What's up, Tasman Trady? How you doing, man? Did you watch the fight? Great night of fights. Great night of fights. I appreciate the hell out of all you guys as always. If you guys weren't listening earlier, me and Full Time MMA, we figure, if you guys don't know Full Time MMA, check him out. I'm going to go ahead and put his channel out there. He's been doing this for a while. He's got a decent amount of subscribers. And he's a decent guy, but he pissed me off. He's done some things to piss me off, and I talked about that. You guys can go back and look on yesterday's stream if you really want to know the entire beef about it. But the thing is he's agreed to fight me if we get the money right. We both want to fight. I want to fight him. I want the challenge. He's 27 years old. I'm pushing 40 in September. And my family's pissed at me. My wife told me she'd divorce me if I fought. I said a few more things about it. She said she never wants to hear anything about it again in this house. My daughter kind of laughed and said, "You're so fat and out of shape. What are you thinking about fighting for, Dad?" And David's a lover, not a fighter. He kind of really doesn't know what to think. But if we can get the money together, if there's the interest there, we will get it together. And I'm thinking about, if you guys are interested enough and people are interested enough to see us fight, if people are going to pay to see Paul Logan and KSI fight, I guarantee you that at least I will put on a better show than KSI or Paul Logan. And I will beat him in trash talking. I will beat him in entertaining press conferences. And I'll beat Full Time MMA to the punch. And I'll beat his ass. Let's get Mike Dolce to be your nutritionist. Somebody reach out to Mike Dolce. I need a Mike Dolce. You're right. The closest I can come is somebody send me his book. Email me at fightswithfriends. Fightswithfriends@gmail.com. Somebody wants to give me an awesome gift. If you're appreciative of what I do here, definitely hit me up on that super chat. I haven't gotten a super chat tonight. Not that I'm complaining, but no, it's definitely appreciated. If you can hit me up at paypal.me/fightswithfriends if you don't have the super chat. This money is going to go towards the training of my next fight and hopefully buying that Mike Dolce book. Where's Rich Plana when you need him? Yeah. Oh, I hear you, man. I got me a new gym membership. They have a bunch of punching bags. I even got them to throw in a speed bag already. I just have to get my ass in there a little more. But I'm actually going to put out some training videos. Anybody in the Seattle area that's interested in training or sparring with me, in striking, or in grappling, jiu-jitsu, whatever, reach out to me. Like I said, fightswithfriends@gmail.com. And I know GT360 Gamer, I don't see him tonight, but he kickboxes in Arlington, Washington. And I work about 5 miles away from where he kickboxes, so I know I could probably get in there and get some work with him. Also in Kansas, please God, for for all that is holy and for his health. If anybody knows anybody in Kansas City, get full-time MMA some training. Did y'all see the hostage situation? It sounds like they're interrupting something. And oh no, this is Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel. It sounded like they were interrupting something, even on HBO for a second. I didn't see what the hostage situation is. A woman killed inside Trader Joe's during standoff. Los Angeles mayor says, wow, one dead in hostage standoff at Trader Joe's in Los Angeles. Suspect in custody update. One dead, dozens of hostages free. Trader Joe's, great place to shop in Seattle. In Los Angeles, be careful. I guess, sorry to hear that somebody else has died from violence. Moment of silence and respect for her. Suspect 28 shot his grandmother and a younger female earlier in the day. Police had described the suspect as being in his late teens. I'm not going to give this guy much more airtime because I think that these guys they live on that, and I'm not going to say his name because I don't shout out the names of these pieces of garbage that participate in these cowardice acts. Let's get back to fighting. He's infamous for his sucker punch. Jeez. Yeah, it's sad, man. It's sad, and I'm not moving on. Like I said, respect to the victims, to the people that were shot, and absolutely senseless violence. But I don't want to give this asshole any more screen time than the major media is going to be doing. And I won't see his name on here or on Mike Reviews at all. I won't give those guys the time of day to say their names. But yeah, it's sad. And that's why I say, you know what? Conceal carry. I'm for it, and that's all I'm gonna say. We don't need to get into a gun debate, but there's enough out there. I advocate everyone to protect themselves and conceal carry responsibly. So, all right, great night of fights, guys. For those of you that follow the channel, those of you that don't, we're going to be getting together, fights with friends. I'm not going to have it in time this time, but if you guys are fans of DraftKings, I'm going to get you guys $20 a piece at DraftKings.com. I'll make a separate video later with some picks and things, but everybody that uses my link will get a free $20, so nobody has an excuse not to join. What it is, the $20 on DraftKings, you get 20 DraftKings bucks. And they call them DraftKings bucks. The only reason they call them that is because you can't just cash out and say, I want my $20. But whatever you win with that $20, then you can cash out. Put that $20 in one of these pools. You win the $15,000 pool. The $15,000 is all yours off free money from Fights of Friends. So please, like I said, join me there. It's not going to let me put the link out in my own chat. What about that? I can put it in descriptions. I'm going to see. I don't know if it's going to let me edit the description during my feed here. Probably not, but look for the link in a later video. I'll be doing some DraftKings tournaments, and it'll be fun for us each to have, somebody to root for. It's fun to have fighters to root for. That's why I like when I get together with my friends, make little $1, $2 bets. So I'll put one extra space in here so it doesn't take it off. So go ahead and if you copy and paste this, you're just going to have to take the space out from between the dash. Oh, and it does show the draft. It'll let you go to DraftKings.com, but it won't let you go to DraftKings. That's interesting. Where is that going to take me to? I'm taking this link. Yeah, and it's going to go to nowhere. It's going to go to DraftKings.com. Yeah, and for whatever reason, it won't let me post my own link because of my, I don't know if it's because of my name in it or what. I love how we can do MMA now on DraftKings. Yeah, me too, man. I did my first DraftKings for the Boise, Idaho. I'm pretty embarrassed by the results out of 50. I did very poorly, but it's highly beneficial to pick winners and people that finish the fight in the first round, because as you know, it's 100 points if you win in the first round. And I'll do a video later explaining exactly how we do everything on DraftKings, and I want to start doing that, try and start doing that for everything that DraftKings does, as far as MMA, all the UFC events, and if they do Bellator. And they're going to give us $20. They're going to give all of us, if you use that link, like I said, you're going to have to pull the space out between the R dash and Fights with Friends. But that's $20 I just gave you in the stream right there. If you type that in, it's going to give you $20, and it's going to give me $20 back to bet against you guys. That's what DraftKings is doing for us. They're our new sponsor. So thank you to DraftKings.com. Basically my first official paying sponsor. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it's a little more than just picking a fighter. There's a lot of props involved in it. It's like 2 points for a takedown. I think a point for every 2 shots landed. A certain amount of points for knockdowns. And then you get different amount of points for when fighters finish the fight and if they get a decision. I don't have the entire breakdown in front of me, but let's just say I need to practice a little bit because I got my ass whooped in the last one. I didn't even post it. I didn't even make a Fights with Friends. I joined another pool of 50 people, but I got absolutely crushed. But I'm going to get some rest. I'm going to get some sleep for tomorrow. Like I said, I'll see you guys at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Significant strikes. Thank you, Travis McTrav. You're probably much better at DraftKings at this point than I am. I will admit, if you join my DraftKings fantasy, I will do my best, but you will probably beat me because right now I absolutely suck. I've got to get the scoring system down and figure it out. I can pick, I can pick some winners and losers in fights here and there, but you got it, says Trev. All right, I hope to see you all at 9 a.m. Or noon on the East Coast, or at a more convenient time over there in Europe tomorrow. You guys are the lucky bastards. It's in your home court there in Germany. As always, I love you. I respect you, and I'll see your fine asses later.